Oh, look, we're live. Hey, sorry for the late start, everyone. Technical difficulties as Joel is using a machine from 1997, but we're powering through here on this green day on Wall Street. I got Mitch joining me now for today's show because it's one of those days. What can I say? But we're green across the board and everything except for energy. So that inverse correlation continues. I want to know what you guys are watching. I want to know what the chat is watching. So smash that like button. And here we go. All right. It is time for pre-market prep at the close.
3 consecutive highs, opened, matched yesterday's low, and then once it took out there, that's all the breakout momentum traders needed.
All right, Joel. I'll bring on my Benzinga Pro. But
Wait, first of all, what's Mitch doing here? I thought he'd be like hiding and cowering in his cave, looking for some honey.
Don't you see green lights in the back?
Joel,
This ain't the red light district.
That was last week, Joel. He was bearish last week. It's not the same.
You gotta be a trader, man.
New week, new Mitch. New week, new Mitch.
I got my bullish shoes on today, man.
You're dancing, man. What is the catalyst today? Lower crude?
It's a great question, Joel.
That's a great question.
Well, let's do a poll in the chat, an informal poll. What does everyone think the catalyst is today? I don't think there is one. That's my thing. I don't think there is a reason. The reason is that sometimes the market just goes higher. That's Easy Mike thinks it was Bullard from last night. I think it's just sometimes the market doesn't go down every single day. It doesn't move in a straight line, especially not this market. So
you know what, the Bullard thing, sometimes you can pay too much attention to the market because the last 5 minutes were amazing yesterday. Remember? We were on the verge of the intraday low. Then we rallied 23 handles, and then Bullard, and I'm going to go with Easy Mike here, then Bullard made those comments and we spiked up, right? But we got over 4,400, and then we gave all those gains back, and we were traded in the red this morning. So I'm like, so it kind of took away my okay, well, we did it. It's a reversal. And then boom, I think it's crude being lower, number one, right? You've talked about the inverse correlation with crude. And number two, I think, I don't want to put too much emphasis on one stock, but Bank of America. Right? I don't have my quotes up yet. Everyone's worried about banks, recession, depression, or whatever. JP Morgan didn't act great off its report. JP Morgan did it, but Bank of America did. It made a new low for the move and rebounded. So I'd say Bank of America, crude, Bullard, reopening stocks. You see Delta? Delta's still flying.
Yeah, Mitch and I were talking about that. Mitch wondered if it was because of the TSA mask mandate.
The mask off trade.
The mask off trade. I think that is just stupid enough to work. I mean, the whole market is higher, so trying to cite a specific reason why a specific sector is up, I think, is probably not right. But sure, what the hell? What the hell? Why not?
Hey,
why not, right?
It was definitely a good day. DAL, American Airlines, and United all having a good one. I traded United today, and that wasn't a bad one either. Going to keep watching to see if the mask off trade continues. But it wasn't only airlines. I saw it also helping out other reopening trades.
Yeah.
Airbnb having a good day.
DraftKings having
look at Joel. He's looking at the gambling stocks. You feeling like doing some more gambling? Is that what it is, Joel?
Look at Wynn's having a great day.
I use the Twin Spires, Churchill Downs.
Oh, the Churchill Downs.
Yeah, see, I haven't looked at how's that? Is that stock doing a pre-Derby run? A little bit.
Derby run, baby.
It's holding up a little bit. But no, I mean, it's like unless you're energy or if you're one of the mega cap healthcare names, you're probably in the green today, frankly.
Okay, I'm back. I'm fully back. I'm fully quote-nated here.
Okay.
Back
Uh-oh.
and running
Uh-oh.
here.
Hands off,
Top
Spencer.
top number on the sheet, folks, is
Yeah.
66.75. If you can see that,
Boom,
and
baby.
that was your 4-day high, 66.75. You can't. The bottom of the sheet was 43.20 and a quarter. I guess I had the gambit covered here, but approaching your 4-day high. What can you say? Great day in the market.
Yeah. Oh, I just saw. I guess Bostic was just on CNBC. You said there are signs that inflation has capped off. Okay. I
Oh,
think we should
yeah.
probably
Oh.
we should as a society, it's probably no longer prudent to say things like inflation has capped off or inflation has topped or this is the worst that it gets because that has yet to be right. Anyway, so broad market higher, led by as we said, reopening trade broadly speaking. The airlines, the cruise lines. Oh, look at Penn, the casino gaming stocks, all just having a great day across the board. Um, these are pretty classic rips to sell, are they not, Joel and Mitch?
Hmm.
They have been. They
Yeah,
have been. I'd be. Oh wow, up $2. It's not even over 40. See,
yeah,
here's the thing. If you're going to employ the 2-day move theory, then
Exactly.
no,
That's what I'm
no.
thinking too, Joel. Actually, that's the same thing I'm thinking. 2-day move is in here. At least that's what it's looking like. I see room, especially on the SPY up there towards 450. So it doesn't mean that I think we're gonna go to all-time highs, but I did see the rally today. And another thing that gets put in today for my people that like technical analysis, Dennis is gonna kill me later in the morning. But there's a nice bullish engulfing candle after multiple lows that we just got through.
Wait. I'm
Um,
sorry. Where are we on what?
on the SPY, on the
On the spot.
overall market,
Okay,
because I mean I think that's what's going to drive the market here. I could put myself up here.
I got.
So you can see there's multiple lows that we just were fighting. That's
Yeah.
437s. And I'm looking mainly at the weekly, but you could see these daily lows. Then we cut through it on Monday. Hard recovery through that 437 today. That 437.70, I'm gonna be watching it. There's multiple lows here: 437.68, 437.84, and then you got over here around 436. So or if we could hold that 437, I think there's room up towards that 450. So I think a day two move for a lot of stocks is in play for tomorrow.
Well, you know what? And I didn't catch the whole thing with Tommy.
Yeah,
And I asked him about his what he was thinking, and he said it's kind of all over the place. It depends how you want to look at it, but you can look at those lows as March. It's kind of like an inverted head and shoulders, right? So if
yeah,
that's a head and shoulders bottom there, whoo, baby, we could be going a heck of a lot higher. What I don't like, if you're going another head and shoulders pattern, if you go to the dailies, you got that peak over 4,600, and then you kind of got a limpy left shoulder, then a strong right shoulder. But I'm going to stick with. I mean, we're coming up on my weekly numbers to officially be in the bullish camp. Well, no, we're well above the weekly number. I meant my quarterly numbers about 10 points away, but my weekly number was 44.18. We cut through that like a hot knife through butter. And now we're coming up. We could be trading range. Does after a year like 20 and a year like 21, would it be out of the question to have a trading range year? Maybe 4,200, 4,300 to 4,700, 4,800, come back down. I mean, we trading ranges are actually more prevalent than the wild activity we've had over the last couple years.
yeah. All right, just looking ahead to the earnings calendar because we are full steam ahead into earnings season tonight. Not super heavy, right? IBM, Netflix, Interactive Brokers tomorrow morning. Procter and Gamble, Abbott Labs, Baker Hughes leading the way here. But let's start with Netflix. It is up with the rest of the market. A couple of us in the office today were talking about Netflix and what we think it could do. Tonight after hours, which trying to predict that is always is folly, but fun nonetheless. And my thinking was this: it is generally speaking easier for stocks to go down these days than it is to go up. So provided a couple of exceptions, I think Netflix probably trades lower. Those exceptions are one, if they absolutely crush their new subscriber estimate. Remember, that's 2.5 million new subscribers is what they themselves guided for the prior quarter. If they blow that thing out of the water, let's say they come in at 3 million new subs or more than that, 3.5 million, yeah, then we're going higher. If they announce something like a new advertising tier or anything like that, yeah, we're going higher. But barring one of those scenarios, even if they're in line, frankly, the market just wants an excuse to sell stocks. That's how it's been for the past few months. So I would lean bearish heading into the report, knowing absolutely nothing about what they're about to say, just by looking at the price action. And I mean, this gap left a bad taste in everyone's mouth, I think. So we'll see, though.
What about overseas subscriber growth? And
Well, yeah, that's where they were trying to divert the street's attention to right a few years ago. It was like before COVID, the whole thing was like, yeah, listen, guys, we have we're at capacity in the U.S. market, in North America. We're really not going to grow much, but don't worry. Look over here. Look over here. Look over in the rest of the world because we're still growing the gangbusters over there. That 2.5 million new subscriber number, I think that encompasses
okay.
the whole world. I don't know how if I don't know whether they broke it down by North America versus the world. So I don't quite know what to expect on that front. But yeah, they have been growing more overseas just because they have less market share. I don't know. It just feels like even if they're in line, doesn't the market just want an excuse to sell things? That's sort of
Yeah. I mean, but this is I mean, it's a buyer. The thing is now is if it's pulled away from the low of the move now if they slam it, you're gonna have buyers in there. And I just gonna good example today, and we kind of nailed it. JB Hunt, right? JBHT.
yeah.
That thing, man, that got laced, right? And it came down and made a new low of the move, and then they tried to jack it off the report, and there was a lot of overhead supply. We never got anywhere near the pre-market high, but it came back towards that low, and the low of the move, I believe, was in the 166 handle. But you actually got an opportunity to buy that thing at yesterday's low, yesterday and below. Yesterday's low was 68.57. They take it to 68.07, and they rally it back up. And my 5-star number, they got close to 174.69. They couldn't push it over. But if I had to say kind of price action that I'd be looking for, um, on a miss for Netflix would be that. And then for the daily highs, I mean, you could just pick your poison. I think it's where the option people can, like right now you're at 350. What am I seeing on daily highs here? I mean, if it gets crazy, I mean, they could jack this thing to 400 on a good report. I'm not gonna, who knows? If you didn't cover your short coming in, they come out with a good number. What is there? Let me see the dailies here. You can pick your poison. There's a double top at 352. And then it opens up to 360. So there are my levels on the upside, 352, 360, and then it really opens up. So going wide on Netflix.
All right. And then how's IBKR doing? Only because Schwab got flossed yesterday, but then it came back. It came back
A little bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit. So IBKR, the bar is now lower for them. I can't
Yep.
imagine. I can't imagine that their report would deviate too much from what Charles Schwab already told us yesterday. We know that trading revenue is down year over year. I'm imagining IB will say much of the same thing, and in that case, the reaction will probably be, I would imagine, more muted. But I guess we'll find out.
66.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. 557, your high today. Then 3 highs right at 66 and go back again 66. So that's what I'm looking at on the upside for a big move higher. On the downside, 2 lows in the same area, 63.51 and 63.15. So I'm looking at 66, though. If you're trading this after hours, keep an eye on it.
And then I wanted to mention Twitter here quickly because This is now the third day in a row that we've, or maybe not the third day in a row. I don't know, but at least the second serious M&A development. We had Elon Musk obviously last week, and then we had the Thoma Bravo and Apollo rumors from yesterday. Twitter can't, and these are seemingly bullish headlines, right? There's takeover rumors swirling above the company's head, and yet the stock can't seem
I
to
know.
hold any gains, especially today, Joel, when almost every stock in the S&P is trading
You know
higher.
what? I think people are pumping this up, okay, to sell it. They're buying it to sell it. And I mean, 54.20 they don't want 60. This is not, company's not worth 65, but I mean their revenue growth is punk. I mean, I think they're just pumping this thing out, and then boom, then Elon's gonna bail, and then everyone's gonna bail. That's what I think. And I'm still holding on to my small position, just because I just don't want to be a dummy if it gets taken out. But I don't know. It's hanging out. It's in a trading range. I think they're popping it up to sell it. That's my opinion. What do you think, Mitch?
Well, one thing I'll say is that that lovely golden rule, that 61.8, keeps holding on this stock. The 44.90 is that level right there for 61.8 retracement of the
Oh
move.
yeah. Okay. Yep. Bunch of
And I've
lows
been
in that
watching
area.
that. I've been watching that area plenty of times. That was, remember when we first started talking about this stock, when it popped on up, the area that even Dennis gave out was in the kind of the 45s. I
It
was looking
was.
just slightly down below 45 because I just did the retracement look, and I could kind of show you guys that right quick. You guys can see in this area between the 50% and the 61.8 is where you're seeing a lot of the buying happen. So I think if it can hold on 45 on the downside, you're still looking at people trying to size in position here, maybe play it one way. It's a very binary situation now, I think, because I mean, what are you going to get? You're either going to get really horrible news, and the next thing you know, it's in the gap down situation on the daily, or you can get that good news and you're right back up there at 52. So
Yeah.
it's going to be a tough trade here. I know I'm sticking out of it, but hey, power to
And
whoever is taking that trade.
you know what's interesting too, Mitch, when you're throwing in the fibs and stuff and everything, it's been it's been in a 10-point range, right? From that, when
Mhm.
they hit that 54.57, the low is 44.36, right? 10, half of that's 5.49, right? Right there. Today's high 48.50, yesterday's high 48.73. Just doesn't seem to want to hold that, hold that 50 bid. Spooce just hit the 4-day high,
Oh man.
66.75. Oh boy, triple D tomorrow. Boy, oh boy. It's going to be an interesting one. Tune in, 8 a.m.
Hey, when in doubt, zoom out. All right. So yeah, as Joel said, 4-day high. We are.
Hey, it's 420 tomorrow, man. The market's just trying to get high.
Speaking of
Yeah.
that,
How's that conference going?
how's that conference going? That conference, he
Well,
said.
right now we had the psychedelics
Yeah.
conference. So,
Today's day one. It's the psychedelics conference. Tomorrow and Thursday are going to be the cannabis conferences. I know Mike Tyson is on the agenda for tomorrow,
ooh, someone's
and
gonna get punched.
maybe Ric Flair. TBD on Ric Flair, but Mike
Watch your
Tyson.
ears. Watch your ear. Oh,
Whoa!
Yeah.
woo!
Anyway,
Woo!
yeah, I know. I mean, tomorrow is 420. For what it's worth, cannabis stocks can't stop going down, but you guys knew that already.
Who
Um,
knows? Tomorrow?
I mean, MSOS hit an all-time low today, so that's that. What else was on my list here? That was kind of it.
Really? That's not at an all-time low?
ETF, but yes.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Wow. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I took a swing
Listen,
today. You want to talk
I
about
know
my
it's
swing?
brutal. It's brutal. Yeah, Mitch, talk about it.
All right, let's go Quantum Scape here.
Bring
QS.
bring
I'll
it up
put
on.
it up
Yeah.
here. All right. So I already took some of this, some of it off today because it was just like, hey, you take it when you can get it. But we're gonna keep watching this one and got a little piece left. The big thing for me in QS is that last time we were kind of coming on up here, and we turned around on the market. but we were looking strong in this one, and it was really starting to lift on up. One of the things that I saw is this volume jump that when we rode on up there. Now we came back into the same area where a lot of that volume was bought up. And so now I'm looking to get back into that swing, looking for the move back towards 22. What got me excited about QS was a lot of kind of the talk you saw, Rivian talking about how, the battery supply issue and how all this focus. And I think it kind of just lit a spark on some of these battery plays. And I'm going to keep watching to see if some of the other EV component plays start moving. But I also saw lithium moving today. I didn't take this one, LAC, but we saw it just bouncing on back today, lithium stocks, after a little bit of sleepiness, sideways, like a week of sideways action. Now I'm looking at these lithium plays bouncing on back. MP was one that I gave for an idea earlier in the week. Looking at on the Benzinga Pro trade idea widget, I'm looking for this one to come back towards 50. We'll see if we can get this one to come on back. I'm not in this one, just noticing the trends there, and I'm looking to see if lithium plays can come back. PLL having a good day today.
Yeah.
That's Palladium. Just for
Yeah.
your QuantumScape.
Yeah, let's go back
I'm just looking at 18. I'm just, just like it's like I don't have an exact number of 18, but I got 1808 today, 1826 yesterday. So I think you get now you're kind of trading going to close up near the high of the move. I think you catch it, one of those days where you make like a 1787 low or 1781 low. Boom, your average daily range takes you up into the mid 18 handle. So that's a setup I'm looking for in QS for you. I'm cheering for you.
We'll see what happens, right? A little, this is a SPAC, baby. SPAC's attack.
One thing I wanted to briefly mention that Mitch just brought up is if you haven't checked it out in Benzinga Pro, check out that trade ideas widget. We've all been making a conscious effort to put more ideas in there on any game every day. So that's where you can find our ideas from the shows
right
in that page. Pulling up my scanner here just to keep an eye on movers into the close, and I'm not really seeing a whole lot of action.
Boy, they hit that 4-day high. Woo!
Just to kind of mention
66, yeah, 66.75, and they just slapped it like a bad habit, man. We're down 14 handles from that. So good level there for you. 64 quick fit, see if we can regain our mo going into the close.
Yeah, on that trade ideas widget, just a week ago, we gave Ryan and I gave TSN for kind of a swing trade, and that thing's just been moving. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but some farm products. I guess that chicken.
I mean,
chicken's getting expensive, baby.
Look. Every day I look at my Altria, and every day or not every day, but most days it's just a little bit higher and a little bit higher, a little bit higher. So commodities, right? Physical goods, staples, right? Food, cigarettes. I'm looking
cigarettes. I love it.
Yeah, I mean that's
vital needs, man.
Hey, how's wait, is PPG, is that Pilgrim's Pride? Is it?
No, that's a glass company, PPG Industries.
You got
Pilgrim Pride is
PPC.
Look at
that. Look at that. It's going parabolic.
Chicken, man.
Chicken company.
That chicken. Get your chicken before it goes.
Chickenflation is what that is. All right. Let's go to the chat. We got 2 minutes left in the day. What tickers you guys talking about? I'm seeing CrowdStrike.
Yeah, that stood out to me.
What's going on with CrowdStrike?
It's just sort of hanging out.
Boy, it got to 240. I think you're bouncing off some support here. Ooh, nice double bottom, 2216, 2230. You're pressing up. Good day tomorrow. You could get to that 230.76 and see 234.5. That's what I'd be looking at. That. Not a heavy volume day on the upside. That's not good. How's someone mentioned the hood? How's the hood doing?
I was
57
cents. Yeah, I was looking at Robinhood and Peloton today for no other reason than I was just curious as to where they were. Robinhood, I was surprised to notice this, Joel, actually had a green month. Robinhood was higher for the month of March, but as Randy pointed out from our news desk, that was entirely due to that move right there, which was when they announced they were extending their pre-market trading hours a few more hours, and after hours trading too. So if not for that, it would have been a red month there, but that saved them at the end of the month.
Yeah, Goldman might have bottom ticked that with their little their switch to sell signal on that little contrarian move there.
Yeah, it's just hard. It's like coin. I think you're just fishing for bottoms. Yeah.
Carl asked, do we know why shipping stocks like Zim and GSL have such low PEs? Well, let's look in. I don't know what they are off the top of my head, so let's take a look here in the pro. This is GSL. Doesn't have a forward PE, trailing PE of 5. And what was Zim? Trailing PE of 1. Wow. And so normally when I see numbers like that, I would say, well, are those outliers? But look at their price to sales is 0.6, so that's also extremely low as well. The one thing I would add with regards to ratios, you got to be careful. You got to look at them within the context of their own industry, right? So comparing the PE of a Zim to like the PE of like, I don't know, ExxonMobil or whatever, it's potatoes, tomatoes, right? It's just two different. I just made up that saying. It's apples and oranges. It's two different things. You can only use ratios to compare like companies in the same industry.
Let's do one that's like. I got KEX really quickly, just because that's like the next capitalization stock that I have for shipping. Kirby Corp.
That on a price to sales basis, more expensive, but we don't even have that data there, so that's not great. Yeah, we just dropped there into the close. So to answer the question, no, I don't know why the shipping stocks have a low PE. It's probably an industry-wide thing, not unique to those two companies. Into the close there, we did just dip a little bit.
300. Netflix just traded 300.
Oh man! Oh my goodness! What did
Netflix!
Oh my god! All right,
Netflix.
I
Hold on.
See the report.
Green light going red.
See that report out. The algos are quick. The algos.
How much did they miss by?
The algos are fast. Oh, it's on their IR page. Our news desk is going through it right now.
Wow. 290s already. 289s.
All right, financial statements.
Okay, there's my all-time worst call on Netflix. I said I thought we'd see buyers.
Well,
yeah.
I'll call out monthly support at 256.
Better get out there at 257. But holy Matt, rug pull. Oh my gosh, then they're hitting the spoos too. Oh
we cracked
man,
that weekly really
do you have the numbers here yet, or
I just had to download them, or because I wanted to. No, I don't want to do that. That's stupid. All right, let's just go.
So Netflix is a barometer for the market. Okay, guys, I'm gonna sign off on that. Everyone, have a good night. We'll be back with you. Should be a real the day's already interesting. Try and sell the clothes and whatever you got. We'll see you later.
I know. I kind of want to just hang for a second, just to
do it. Let's find the numbers.
Just to track down. It's not so much the EPS came in above estimates, but it's not about that. Computers are fast reading this stuff. EPS beat, sales beat. Oh man, the subscriber numbers did not beat. That was it.
Subscribers didn't
beat. They lost.
They lost subscribers. Oh, ouchie.
Subscribers? That can't be. Is that right? They lose subscribers? Holy! I'm going to their back to their IR page. This is ridiculous.
All right, guys. Well, these are the levels that I'll be looking at on Netflix. Monthly low here in the 256 range. We drew this box there. It broke that weekly, and it broke it hard, man. And we'll see if it's able to stop down there towards 256.
Oh, no. They didn't lose. Oh, I got it. Okay, so year-over-year growth, 6.7%. Is a very low number for Netflix. They did lose. Oh my God, they did lose. They lost subscribers. They lost subscribers last quarter. So not only did they make, you guys can't see here. Let me show.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, no, I got it.
You gonna put it big?
No, I'm looking at this guy. I'm looking at the actual release here. So here, oh, you guys can't see that. Check that out. All right, so Yeah, this is where I am. See where my mouse is at? They lost subscribers. Remember the bogey here, the number was 2.5 million. That was their own estimate. 2.5 million new subscribers. That would have put them at what? 224 and change. No. They lost subscribers. When is the last time has Netflix ever lost subscribers? Serious question. We have to go back and look here. I'll have the answer for you tomorrow morning. But holy cow. Let's get that bot out of the chat. What the heck? All right. That is unbelievable. That is unreal.
Takedown. Ouch. I was green to start this show.
They
I was feeling
lost
confident.
subscribers. Seriously,
Oh, how's Disney taking this?
Not well, I bet.
Ouchie, wouchie. Disney getting.
God.
Oh.
Holy people rediscovering books. That's what it is.
Oh, man.
Holy.
Disney.
Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is
it's going to be the House of Mouses soon enough.
I'm going to look up and see because I honestly don't even know when the last time this company lost subscribers was.
Roku tanking also?
Probably.
Yeah, man. Getting hit also hard.
Oh, my
Fubo!
God. Oh, wow. This statement doesn't even. So, like, typically when you, like, even if the news is bad, like, the company would try to, like, put a rosy statement out there and make it seem good. This doesn't even seem good. They are not pulling punches, okay? They are not pulling punches here. I'm just reading from the letter here. Page 2. In the near term, we are not growing revenue as fast as we like. COVID clouded the picture by significantly increasing our growth in 2020, leading us to believe that most of our slowing growth in 2021 was due to the COVID pull forward. Now, we believe there are 4 main interrelated factors at work. One of them is the pace of growth in the underlying market is slowing. 2, they think there's a lot of sharing of accounts, which I can attest to. And so they're trying to crack down on that. 3, more competition they're citing. And 4, macro factors, including a sluggish economy, inflation, and geopolitical events are all weighing on the business. Wow. What a wicked. Oh, man, that's just brutal.
They're disappointing the consumer spending, right?
That is just free. That is just absolutely brutal. So I am going to dig and find out when is the last time Netflix didn't add new subscribers quarter over quarter. I'll have the answer for you tomorrow. But let's wrap it up here. That was just in. That was not. Yeah,
Wow.
it did drop Roku. That was not in my realm of possibilities for today. But yeah, what a turn.
It's still going. We're down there now towards 282s, 281s, 280s.
Wait, zoom out. This stock was $700 in November, in the middle of November. It is now in the $200 handle.
I mean, we're heading towards almost breaking 2018 numbers. If you scroll back on the daily chart,
I'm scrolling.
2018 numbers. We're in 2018.
Right now we're
almost breaking that.
We're at 2019 is what I see. We're in the fall of 19. Holy, yeah, it's taking the whole market with it. It's taking everything with it here.
Yeah, man. I was trying to look bullish for us, man. I was liking it.
Dude,
but
that
then
is
this report
unbelievable.
That's gonna change everything tomorrow. Like if you like all that nice look. Oh man. I'm even looking at my trades right now. They're all just like turning around.
Hashtag Netflix takeover target. I mean, this thing is, oh my gosh, that's brutal. It's gonna take the whole market with it tomorrow.
I know. Trust me. It's gonna wash out my swing trades more than likely.
Oh, and thank you for that. Yeah, Mohammed, I didn't actually read far enough to get there, but I'll take you at your word. They're guiding that they're gonna. Oh wait, no, it actually says it right there. Yeah, they are guiding for the current quarter, the quarter we're in right now. They're guiding that they're going to lose 2 million subscribers in the current quarter. That's unbelievable.
Looks like do I gotta cancel Netflix?
Dude, no, you gotta buy
Add to
more.
the,
Okay,
add to the party.
this is insane. All right, yeah, Netflix officially
Oh
out of the Fang
man.
group. Fang is no longer Fang. Fang has been defanged because
Yeah.
we need a new N for it to
Yeah.
be a Fang.
I don't know. We're gonna have to find another end stock here.
Oh, what a brutal thing! I don't even know. We could talk about this all night. What we're not going to.
You guys come with an idea tomorrow. What
Yeah.
are we replacing it with?
Yeah, we need some ideas. Seriously. All right,
Chris got it. Chris
this
got
was
it. I
fun.
think.
This was fun. The conference call, or it's not a conference call they do. It's like a stream, and it's not until 6 p.m. Eastern time. So it's not until a couple hours from now. So
All eyes will be on it.
that. But oh man, this is so bad. I say that as if I don't own Netflix in like half my ETFs, right? Because it's a freaking mega cap tech stock. But them's the breaks.
Oh, good
That'll be a
Lord.
wrap for us today, guys. If you haven't already, smash the like, and we'll catch you tomorrow. This is going to be a ridiculous day. Whatever good feelings we had a few minutes ago, out the window with this Netflix report. So have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Kind of happy I didn't do my job.
Let's send you over to the end of the psychedelics conference today. But holy moly, what a
Go check
report.
out some psychedelics while it finishes off. And if you want to, definitely. There were some great presentations earlier. Check them on out, guys.
That's a doozy of a report. What can you say about it?